Welcome to the Bork Studios behind the scenes channel, and today we are going to be unboxing the DJI Flip Drone Fly More combo. Let's get to it. Okay, if you just got this and it just got delivered to your door and you're like, how do I do this? Well, you're not going to need your instructions, so why don't you just throw those away, because I am going to teach you how to do everything with this. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to open up the box. It'll have like a seal over it. I've flown this. I've had this for about a month, and I'm just redoing the unboxing process. So everything will be in bags in here, but this is the main basic idea of how it's going to be. Okay, so the Fly More combo will have a amazing water resistant, I'm not sure if it's waterproof, bag, and you will open it up for the first time. And first thing you want to do is you're going to want to pull out the remote control and take the bag off of it, because it'll be in a nice satisfying plastic bag that's really fun to take off. And we're going to talk about this later. So we're just going to put that to the side, and it'll come with 2 batteries. This will also be in a bag. It'll come with 3 batteries. The third one is on the drone already. So we're just going to put these to the side. And last but not least, this will be in a bag, but this is the drone itself. The amazing drone. It's really cool. And you might be like, how does this open up into a drone? This doesn't make any sense. Well, we'll open this up later. First, I'm going to walk you through the process of turning on the remote control. So now we have the remote control, and on the back you will see 2 metal screws. So take these out and screw them on to the joysticks here, and now we have the RC2 iconic look. And when you're flying, the best position to have your antennas is like this, because a fun fact is most of the radiation comes off the sides of the antennas. So yeah, you're going to want these, because this can radiate wherever you want. So if not like this, this is better. So, first, how you turn it on, you press the power button once and then hold it down. And I've had this remote control for about a month, and I've already signed into it. But when you get it, it's gonna ask you a bunch of questions. Like, it's gonna ask you what language you want everything in, and it's gonna ask you if you don't already have a DJI account set up, you're gonna have to sign into one. But once you're all good, now it's probably going to ask you for firmware updates, because yeah, always download these, because so now I have, let's update right now. Update. Okay, it's downloading the update. We're gonna, okay, now it is all working, and we got the updates, and I hope you did too. And now our next step is to get out our drone and see how that's doing. Now we have our drone over here, and first we're gonna do is going to take this cover off, and it'll have a little gray cover over this, and I would recommend you just throw that away, because you're never gonna want that. And even when you're storing this, you're only gonna want this, because when it turns on, the gimbal moves all the way around just to practice itself, and I don't want your gimbal to have a risk of getting broken. So, the batteries are not going to be charged, so what you're going to want to do is pause this video and wait for them to be charged up. So, now I'm going to walk you through the steps of how to plug them in. Okay, in the bag, it is going to come with a charger with a USB-C. Any charger with a USB-C will work with that looks like this. Is it focused? Let's see if I can focus it. It has to look like this. If it doesn't look like this, it's not going to work, so better make sure it looks like that. So what you're going to want to do, I have a portable charger so I can show you just right here, but you can plug it into a portable charger or you can just plug it into your wall. So how we put the batteries on here is we put it like, you put the bottom right here on the charger and then you snap. And then make sure you hear that click sound and make sure it's like touching each other. And to get it off, you just press the side buttons and remove it. So we're gonna put that on and we're going to plug the charger in. And a few tips that I should tell you so you don't get confused like how I did. So the way this charger works, it charges them one at a time. So it'll charge the one that has the most battery first, and it'll work its way around. These are all charged up. Another way that this charger works, if you have fully charged batteries and let's say you're out in the mountains somewhere and these batteries are fully charged and you don't really need them, but you need to plug in your remote control. So this can also work reverse with a cord that has USB-Cs on both sides. Make sure, because that's the kind that comes into your bag. And what you can do, you can literally just plug the one end of this and it can work as a backwards charger, and you can plug it into your phone or remote, which is very nice. So, now, when your batteries are all charged up, make sure you pause the video and wait for them. Wait patiently, because each battery takes about 40 minutes to charge up on a good charger, but it depends what kind of charger you have. It's complicated. You can just Google it, but if you want to, I don't know. But, yeah, just pause the video. Boop. Okay, welcome back. All the batteries are charged up. Let's rock. Now, I would really recommend, if you have a label maker, or you can just draw it, but I would recommend you number your batteries 1, 3, well, mark them 1, 2, and 3 so you can keep track of them easily. That's what I did, and I love doing that with all my batteries, like camera and GoPro and so on. Now what you're going to want to do, you put the battery on just like you did on the charger, put it on the drone, and you're going to want to fold out the outside arms first. And once you fold out the inside propellers, it's going to turn on automatically, and you'll hear this sound. And that's the sound of success, because that means it's working. And another thing that you should really, if you don't already have this one particular item, your drone is not going to work. So if you don't have this, please order this, and you can have 2 of them. It'll make more sense. So what you need for this drone is a micro SD card. It looks like this. Wait, yeah, a micro SD card. It looks like this. You can get them on Amazon. I would really recommend you get a 512 gigabyte, because that is plenty of storage, and with a 250 megabyte read speed at the least, because this drone, if you have it like at under 150 megabytes of read speed, it just won't work. It'll tell you. And so how you do that, I'm just going to fold this back up.
Aircraft will power off in 5 seconds.
Okay, I'm just going to turn it off so we can put in the SD card safely. So in this little slot right here, you just insert the SD card, use your nail, and just make sure it clicks. And there we go. It's all in, and we're ready to go. And an optional, I'm just gonna. And an optional choice, you can also buy a second SD card, and that is for putting it into your remote.
Internal storage full. Automatically switched to SD card storage.
Okay. I would recommend, if you really, I'll tell you why you would need this, but if you want to, you can get another micro SD card to put into your remote control, like this, into this little slot. And why you would need this, if you want to take screenshots or screen recordings with this, which comes in handy sometimes, but not all the time. If you don't want to spend that extra money, don't do it. But if you do and you really like making like tutorial videos, I would highly recommend it. And make sure when you put in the SD card, make sure you go to Profile, File, and scroll down to Settings, and then go to Storage on your settings, and then press SD card. And then that will migrate all the storage, and then press Switch. That'll migrate all the storage into your SD card. Now we have our basic setup all ready, and it's ready to fly. The video of the entire tour of this remote control is put right there, so you can just click on that. And if you want to subscribe for more videos like this, right there, and it's super easy. And if you want to subscribe to the Bork Studios regular channel, right there. If you want to see the full tour of how to fly this with all the controls, the videos are right there, so give it a click. If you, I would really recommend subscribing to both of these channels and maybe watching one of these videos. It would really help you if you don't know how to. Have a nice day.